this to complete me. I need that qualification to complete me so that I can feel enough. I need to get this so that I can feel enough and do that. You understand? Sometimes it's not a matter of getting. It is just coming to a realization that I already possess what I can give to the world. I will share my personal story with you. When I was doing my second year university, there was this one Saturday where I woke up in the morning. It was a Saturday. And then I started thinking, I was by myself. And then I started thinking, like Anne High School, there were so many things that I wanted to do in life. I wanted to impact people's lives. I wanted to write. All of those things that I'd always dreamt of. I started thinking about them this one Saturday. And then I sat with myself and asked myself, what exactly is holding me from doing these things? And the answer to that was very fascinating, because I realized that there was nobody holding me but myself. There was nobody who said, Sbonelo, you first need to finish your degree, then you can become a writer. There was nobody who said, Sbonelo, you first need to finish your degree before you can become a motivational speaker. All of these things I could do right where I was. Understand? Right where I was, I could become who I've always dreamt of becoming. But now, because of this conditioning of saying, I always need to get this first before I can do that, that is how many people get delayed in life. I need to get this before I can become that. But in actual truth, if you were to have a meeting with yourself, you might realize that you actually do have what it takes right where you are to can become what you have always dreamt of becoming. So that's why I said to you, sometimes giving is not necessarily a matter of acquiring or getting anything. It is just a matter of coming into a realization of what you already have. And anything else that you get after that, it will just be an addition. Hence, I started by saying you must first be a gift to your very own self before you can become a gift to others. Whenever you are working with people, it will always be important to sometimes rest and reflect. Rest and reflect. There was a movie that I was watching urgently, and something very, very interesting. There was something very interesting that I noted there. There was a time these people were busy planting during the day, and as they were planting, so during the middle of the day, there is this gentle wind that will just blow over the land. And when that happens, everybody has to stop and take a break and then continue with their work. So what happened, like gently in that movie, did not do as others were doing. While others were stopping and taking that fresh breath in, he continued working. And after he had finished working, they found that he is the one who had messed up in his work, because when people were taking rest, he didn't take it. So it is important, certain pauses in life are necessary. You cannot just be doing things, you cannot just be living life. Sometimes you have to pause and reflect. Why am I doing what I do, what I'm doing? Why am I doing what I am doing? It's a question that many people never actually ask themselves. I wake up in the morning, I do this and that. Why exactly am I doing what I am doing? Even for personal improvement, pauses and reflections are very important. Introspection is very important. You have to pause and ask yourself, but why exactly am I doing what I am doing? Because when you know the why behind your doing, when you become discouraged, it becomes your motivation to continue. That's why they say, if you think of giving up, you must always remember why you started. So if you know the why behind what you are doing, when you become tired, it will become your source of motivation. It will keep you going. It will enable you to continue. Get as much inspiration and as much motivation as you need. Because one thing that I've come to realize is that you know that when people are uninspired and demotivated, it is easy for them to always find excuses. No, I don't have this. No, I don't have that. The real problem there is that this person is actually not inspired, not what they don't have. So when you are uninspired and demotivated as an individual, you are always gonna find excuses when you have to do things. Instead of you saying, I'll wake up and improvise and use what I already have, you are always gonna be finding excuses why you will not do it. And the funny thing about excuses is that no matter how legit an excuse may be, it has never changed anyone's life. Go and talk with people there are people who have got very valid excuses. Valid excuses why they never finished school, valid excuses why their lives are the way they are. But has that changed their lives? No. Their lives are still the same.